Greetings, rainbow dragons of the awakening tribe. Feel into the energy of sacred resonance. We are now anchoring in the highest code, the highest light, the highest frequencies of source light, source energy into the grid. The grid is totally lit up, totally activated, and ready to rise, rise, rise. The 444 portal tomorrow, fully activated and open. We're getting many downloads and activations today with these blasts of energy. We had some very unique patterns on the Schumann charts and a blast of white light at 49 hertz. We had a perfectly blue, clear sky today with the crystalline code manifesting from the sun, the glorious sun in the sky. It is the 5th day in a row of perfectly clear skies, no chemtrails, nothing blocking the crystalline codes. We had another day today of multiple earthquakes in Idaho from 3.0 up to 4.3. The grid is totally lit up. We had 2 major earthquakes in the land of the Condor in the Andes Mountains. 1 3.6 Argentina and 1 4.8 Chile on either side of the spine of Pachamama in the Andes Mountains, to the left and to the right. In the central spine, which would be the middle dantian, the heart center, with these heart expansions, heart activations. We're feeling this in the hologram of the physical vessel. Also, many more activations in the Lemurian and the Atlantean energies. Puerto Rico area, also south of Panama, 4.7. Indonesia with the Lemurian energies, 4.6, the Mirror of 64, and then in Tonga, 4.5, and then a unique 4.6 at 10 kilometers in Syria with the Syrian Stargate activating, and 19 hours ago in Calabria, Italy, a 4.2 with a 4.7 in Philippines. So the whole grid is activated, rising up, going into higher resonance, higher frequency. Now, as we're stepping forward of Masters of the New Earth, we are connecting through our higher selves, our higher consciousness, which is one with Source, one with the Great Mystery. Our missions are being fully activated. All is becoming clear. The clouds of delusion and illusion have separated, have dissipated, dispersed to reveal our shining light. Like sacred lighthouses, we came for this mission to assist all humanity and all sentient beings of pure consciousness through this great awakening process, to free all life, all awareness from the suffering, from the pain, from the separation programming of the false, distorted matrix, to activate the divine matrix, the divine heavenly waters of the sacred feminine rising to meet the divine masculine, the eagle flying with the condor, the north and the south come together, the east and the west, the 4 corners meet together in the center with the gold light, the golden Buddha, the Christ consciousness, pure awareness. You feel it now in the depths of your being. At that 0 point energy, the still white magnetic light at the center of all things, the center of your presence, the central sun of the universe is the same mirror of the central sun within you that is fully activating. So thank you for joining us on this great mission, this great journey together as a collective consciousness of Earth Angelics. So we connect mind to mind as we step forward and rise up to assist all sentient beings in this great process of universal cosmic enlightenment, cosmic consciousness. Aho. We begin our first transmission from Divine Sister Marianne Savino, Ascension Wisdom. When we incarnate in human form, We come in with amnesia and forget who we are. We take on karmic trauma for soul growth and have to lower our frequency in order to exist in a physically dense environment. And living in third-dimensional existence can be challenging at times because of the density and duality that we experience here on the Earth plane. Please understand that I don't mean there's anything wrong with Mother Earth. It's the density and distortions here that make us feel uncomfortable. Mother Earth is beautiful and pure, unconditional love. At times we feel separated from Source and our own divinity within. This ascension journey is helping us to remember that we are multidimensional beings who came here to embody and integrate our light and to assist Mother Earth to return to her natural state of harmony. Our cellular DNA is going through major upgrades as we continue to receive higher light frequencies from galactic and cosmic forces. Having a human experience and feeling deeply is how we grow and transform our soul. There's no bypassing the unpleasant feelings of this human soul journey. We must feel the depths of our soul story, all of it. Pain, fear, sadness, loneliness, anger, etc. It's not about dwelling in the stories of the ego mind or escaping and distracting ourselves to avoid the wounds and traumas of the past. If you can stop and meet yourself with love and compassion and just sit with you right where you are in the messiness of it all, then you will have given yourself a wonderful gift of acceptance that is both empowering and transformative. Our big, beautiful hearts are opening, and there's much joy and bliss to be experienced as we shed the layers of density and old programming. Ascension brings in higher frequencies of light that cause many unusual and unpleasant symptoms to our physical body. This is necessary in order to shift to higher and more expanded states of consciousness. The old patterns and programming within can't reside in the higher dimensions, so they have to surface and be felt to be released. We get to stay in our human vessel as we go higher and can access our innate healing intelligence, unique abilities, and insightful wisdom. As a result of raising and expanding our vibration, we can live in a very new and empowering reality with heightened awareness, where our hearts lead us into unity consciousness. The new 5D Earth is being infused with higher light frequencies that are activating the crystalline light codes in our DNA. These crystalline light codes connect us with the library of our soul that contains the records of creation. They hold the memories of our past, present, and all consecutive lives in all dimensions and time. From Marianne Savino and from Divine Sister Rhea Aurora Athena Ash for the Mass Meditations, 4th and 5th of April. Please share if you feel guided. Dear Hearts, a meditation and Mass has been put out for April 4th and 5th. Many souls are asking, what does this mean? This meditation on the 4th and 5th of April will enable a transformation phase where we can secure the fixed highest timeline through Pluto crossing its own node. This is a transformation that is divinely aligned because it's connected to the galactic central creation codes through their outer planetary nodes, shifting 1 degree every 72 years. As Pluto is in the outer planetary system, putting the collective on the highest planetary ascension trajectory, it's the potential pinnacle of the event, the collective light bulb moment, metaphysical light flash, that settles the most benevolent, harmonious pathway into place. We add here that from our perspective, this event is already in motion, translating as a process in this linear time frame experience, building toward culmination, the event. We're not waiting for it, we're in it. Proactively, knowing the universal love vibration we together anchor and radiate in the earth plane is constantly magnetizing this potential culmination event into as the most beneficial possible pathway for this planet and the life collective. So this Pluto crossing is a big deal on the 4th through 5th of April for fully securing the higher timeline, fixing the timeline in place. For those who feel called to participate, this will push forward a follow flow off the back of the equinox energies, which opens a strong anchor moment for the high ascension pathway through a Jupiter-Pluto conjunction, with Pluto crossing its own node on the 5th, which will chime the galactic creation codes into the Earth's field. Let's do this, wonderful family. Let's come together, meditate in the comfort of your own time, in the comfort of your own home, on the 4th and 5th of April. The 4th of April is a turning point. Let's look at the numerology. It's the 4th day of the 4th month of the 4th year, 2020. 2 plus 2 equals 4. As you drop the zeros, it equals 4. This creates 444 energy codes with Pluto crossing its own node. Natal Pluto signifies the core focus of emotional, psychological security within the collective, and the outer planetary aspects and nodes resonate in the collective unconscious. And because the transmission coming from Pluto has been rebirthed, anchoring angelic Andromedan energies now, it is sending vibrations to the collective of how to transform in peace. So on April 4th, there's a conjunction of Jupiter and Pluto, as Jupiter embraces the energies and brings them into the collective field. Then the next day, Pluto conjuncts its own node, which is very rare because it orbits so slowly. And when we look at the south node of Pluto, it represents the history of what the collective experience has compulsively gravitated towards to gratify a deep, often unconscious need for security. The north node of Pluto represents the greatest possible psychological transformation for the collective. This is what we see happening now. So in your meditations, focusing on the conjunction of Jupiter and Pluto with the 444 energy, and see this energy birthing a 9-month period from the equinox to the December solstice, as there are 2 such moments during 2020, at a significant time during the lead-in to the solstice on December 21st, when there will be a great conjunction of Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius, 0 degrees, and our beloved star family are calling this the AO Alpha Omega Gateway. So beloveds, just see, feel the sacred geometry and flow, as on November 3rd and the 29th, Saturn, followed by Jupiter, form a 72-degree angle to the moon's north node. To put this in perspective, these are the only 2 biquintal aspects, 72-degree angles to the true node all year, and they happen to be the 2 planets that conjunct on the solstice in the gateway of the shift of the ages. We will be joining in with all meditations around the planet for the 4th and 5th of April. Let's do this, sending blessings of love and light to all, written in loving intentions of full transparency by Aurora and Ashtar Kare and Star Sister Joanna Faye, and also an update today from Rhea. Dear brothers and sisters, you may share if you feel guided. Many wonderful souls have been asking, what is the agenda behind the mass meditations? Well, my wonderful sweethearts, from my inner heart perspective, when I look at mass meditations, I see them as a magnificent attribution to assist with anchoring a high heart vibration and alignment with the higher dimensional earth, as Gaia needs our conduit power of divine love as anchor points, looking with a higher perspective outside that of polarization and duality, and focusing in on anchoring divine grace into the heart of Gaia with loving integration. We as co-creators must always flow with the harmonic balance of unified union with Gaia and self, with every thought, action, and manifestation being that of divine, loving service. When I have been guided to put together mass meditations, I see all the Lightworkers hand in hand, one by one, like a magnificent chain. Every chain is a link, and each link can't be broken. I focus only on planetary alignments and creation nodes to work with, looking at the sacred geometry and the numerology around the alignments that flow on these special gateways as we are moving into the new age of Gaia. We as a collective are transitioning into sharing, cooperation, love and compassion, a remembrance of inner divinity that begins in all of us in union together, not in separation or personal agendas, as we each hold a unique viewing point as a spark of source essence and what is termed the ascension or shift from third-dimensional to conscious, multidimensional realization arises from centering ourselves in unconditional love in every moment. One must focus on love, beyond possessions, limitations, dramas, separation, and stretched polarities of light, dark, good or bad. So, my beloveds, I cannot speak for the intentions of other souls who put together mass meditations and what their agenda and intentions are behind the latter, as I do not get into judgment or casting swine on another soul. All I do is speak for myself in regards to when I put together mass meditations, they are purely coming from my inner heart guidance and expressing full transparency in the understanding of planetary alignments, numerology, and specific nodes. And if we can all focus in together hand in hand with loving intent and divine grace at your own time and your own space, as dear ones, to put a time on something expresses you're not living in pure 0 point. As we all know, there is no time in 0 point in the central inner heart. So the meditations I put together are being guided by love and transparency. And all I simply say is when you come across a mass meditation online or read about it, simply go into your inner heart whenever you feel guided to. Feel the vibration of the intention, and if it doesn't resonate, then it wasn't meant to be. And if it does resonate, then on this particular day that is being suggested of the mass meditation, know that it doesn't have to be a specific time. It is simply at your own pace, in your own comfort, and in divine grace. As we can create miracles on these timelines working together with loving, heart-based intentions. Also, when looking at the cosmic laws, we as Lightworkers must not attempt to go against something or try to stop something in its tracks, as that goes against the law of attraction. And with this, it brings a negative polarity of cause and effect, a boomerang effect, if you will. So as divine souls, we need to ebb and flow divine grace through the planetary alignments on these exceptional gateways. And remember, dear hearts, we are souls that come to Gaia to lead by example, to offer solutions of unification and love, not to control an outcome, not to get mixed up in duality, but to work together harmoniously as one cohesive whole. All our peace and love and divine grace to all of you. Love Aurora and Ashtar Kari, and this huge cosmic Stargate portal for Ascension that opens April 4th, with mass meditations all over the planet, hoping to reach 4.5 billion souls, cleaning up fear, cabal-based viruses, and all harmful systems on Earth. All hands on deck. Children of the light, prepare to get up and rise up. From Divine Sister Lisa Transcendence Brown, it is time to rise and shine. We've got the largest clarion call ever going out to all sectors, energies right now. I've never observed this ever. Every light code, every star code, every higher self, every light keeper, code keeper, beautiful angelics, emissaries, ambassadors, all. This is the rising, rise up energy, a bazillion fold, all wrapped up in a beautiful, powerful, mind-blowing bow. Here we go, love family, it's on. 444, gateway wide open. All will filter through different densities in infinitely different ways, so go deeper inside to connect and feel, listen, see, and honor fully from within. And from Lisa, April starts off with a cosmic bang. Dragons, it's your time. Builder codes, Christed, crystalline, new power structure codes, and more. April's energies promise to continue to be powerful and strong, with continual mega blasts of every light code possible. Everything is included in this mix. A few days back, we had massive electromagnetic rebalancing frequencies, tuning all to much higher everything than before. High photonics continue to sing, lift, and charge, all powerful, yet softly, and recode all. For many, this triggered a massive purification process. These increasingly continue as we integrate ultra-high frequency light. 2 days ago, we activated full-on, all-day night into the next day and continuing a barrage of equanimity codes. Yesterday, we opened with immense Christed, diamond, rainbow, purity frequencies blasting from the inside, then moved into the higher, gravity-shifting, heavy, anchoring processes, and by the end of the day, really powerful codes continued. Dragon energy, which I'll address briefly here. Dragon energies, a clarion call was activated today. Cosmic dragons especially. This is your time. These beautiful dragon aspects energies hold immense power and fulfill a multitude of roles in the massive realignment processes, accelerating as we go. The codes for the last 3 days have many themes, all very different energies, to create a new experience on a multidimensional level. Softness, Christed crystalline unity codes, immense appreciation, and experiencing the gifts in all. Deepening connections inside and then out, the depths are important as they create each one's inner balance, stability in order to maintain, sustain, create and build all new realities aligned with new earth frequencies. Here, builder codes, wow, is all I can say. Massive builder codes resemble powerful sacred masculine emergence from within to unite various trinity energies, creating a powerful new structure from within. Equanimity codes, dragon codes, powerful sacred masculine, rebirthing codes, the divine child, source creator codes, builder codes, powerful phoenix codes, powerful ego separation, identity, death and new earth birth codes, and powerful unity codes all increase, and the gateways just opened today. Observing the barrage of freedom codes, the barrage of purification codes, and the barrage of power-up codes. The barrage of codes to support every level of one's own individual ascension journey. Get quiet, still, and tune in with your whole being, and just speak to your cells, light body, to activate all. Let your body's vibration raise and allow yourself to integrate with ease. Yes, these will deliver new coordinates. Yes, these will activate new realities. Yes, these will show you much. Yes, these will support our continued expansion of consciousness, wide open hearts, minds, energy, immense love, appreciation, and kindness for all. Lisa Transcendence Brown, Awakening to Remembering.com. P.S. We are tuning constantly all day, every day, so honor your own process. Fully observe what's your highest aligned, appropriate for your own current reality from inside while exploring, creating, bringing all forth that supports your new earth versions, realities with all as love too. Every now moment packed with all new for each to embrace, fully integrate, and apply to their whole life reality. Game changer codes continue to awaken within one's DNA light body, more to assist with this massive collective planetary ascension shift, accelerating now for all. And from the Zolkin Times, Kin 5, Red Overtone Serpent. The number 5 is called Overtone, and its keywords are empower, radiance, and command. The 5th day really shifts the energy of the wave spell into higher gear, and this intense number adds turbo power to whatever sign it combines with. Today is Red Serpent, and its keywords associated are instinct, survive, and life force. The Red Serpent is a complex energy representing many things, including transmuting poison, which is a shamanic process of strengthening. If you can survive the poison bite, you will emerge stronger. The serpent is also the symbol for Kundalini energy, which is said to be located in the base chakra. It is believed that enlightenment is achieved when all the chakras from base to crown align and balance. If you choose to transmute your poison, you will feel very empowered. If you try to align your chakras, you will feel empowered. If you focus too much on sex, the serpent will remain in your base chakra, which is fine but too grounding. To be enlightened, you must strive for balance. Today's guide is Red Skywalker, the explorer, suggesting that thinking outside of the box and not being too afraid to try something new is something we could all benefit from today. This can certainly help to empower you to be brave enough to transmute any poison. And from Divine Sister Christina Papagiorgio, Red Overtone Serpent, Kin 5, 3 April 2020, Radiant Life Force, 344 equal 11 equal 2, 3 Holy Trinity, Joy, Creativity, 4 Foundation, Form, Earth Angelic, 11 Portal, Gate, Polarity, 2 Partnership, Cooperation, Union, Kin 3, Double 3 Holy Trinity codes, another divinely ordained day to empower the forces of light. Day 5 in the Red Mother Dragon Wave Spell, where we are incubating in the womb of creation. We are being guided to focus on nurturance and compassion for ourselves and others in our planet, realizing the importance of self-love and the giving and receiving of unconditional love in order to grow and flourish and be born anew. Today we are mindful of those that are fearful and fighting for survival in this current climate of uncertainty. The Overtone Serpent is bringing forth great healing through the actions of loving, nurturing, and caring for our kin in order to empower them so that they can become more radiant beings. Tone of Creation, Overtone, Tone 5 in the spiritual realm. Action commands, power empowers, essence radiance. The emphasis is on the empowerment and radiance through the action of command. Number 5 represents the center, core purpose, foundation, and central intent. It is the center of the wheel from which all the spokes emanate. This is the phase where the energy of creation returns to the center and then radiates outwards. Overtones command the unbounded. They order it to be, and so it becomes. Their power radiates from their soul essence through a pure connection to Source. This is the true source of unlimited power. Today we are empowering ourselves and our kin through rising above the fear and battle to survive on this planet. Through commanding back our power, we are able to reclaim our confidence, strength, faith, and inner light, thus healing ourselves and others through our radiant divine light. It's time to take command of your life and expand into unlimited new horizons. Today's question is, how can you empower yourself to rise above the survival challenges and become a radiant being? Divine blessings for your radiant empowerment. In Lakek ala Kin, Christina White Magnetic World Bridger, Kin 66. Kin 5, Red, Overtone Serpent. The mantra, the code for today is, I empower in order to survive. Commanding instinct, I seal the store of life force. With the overtone, tone of radiance, I am guided by the power of space. Thank you for joining us today. Beloved being of light, let us know in the comments below what you're experiencing, what you're feeling, what you're seeing, your visions, your dreams, your synchronicities. And if you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe by clicking the subscribe button below and the little bell next to subscribe. And if you're on YouTube, the transcription for today is in a link in the description below the video. 8-8 coming in. We also have 7-11, 37-73 with the 22-22 codes. So be sure to join in the following 2 days. The next 48 hours are going to be very critical and powerful, especially the 444 portal tomorrow into the 410, which will be the second of the 144 energies. From tomorrow, the 4th to the 10th, we will have 7 days of upgrades and activations consistently. So be sure to stay in your heart center, stay grounded while your spirits are lifted, and spread your divine angelic wings and soar above the field, fly freely like the sacred eagle, the winged nation, the eagle flying with the sacred condor. Divine feminine and divine masculine come together in the center of the hoop, the center of the wheel of time and space, the space-time continuum, as we open and activate fully the rainbow bridge, connecting heaven and earth, connecting to source energy, realizing our oneness with our true nature, the Buddha mind, the great mystery, the eternal light, the eternal life, as we activate the codes of the pure land, of the Western nation, of Amitabha Buddha. Namo Amida Butsu, I take refuge in Amitabha Buddha of infinite light and infinite life, to ensure that all sentient beings realize that they are perfectly enlightened Buddhas here now. Keep walking your path with heart, sacred warriors of the light, all rainbow tribes uniting in the center and expanding out into eternity and beyond the eternal, merging all timelines, reconnecting all aspects of the one source light through the sacred vessel. Have a beautiful and blessed day and amazing meditation activation. Feel into the energy of the frequency. I love you all. Namaste.